We then go back to our left-hand side, the first side we wrapped around the string, where we left the mid-lengths and ends loose from our last section, and we continue to do exactly the same, wrapping the hair up and over the string and in between the hair till the hair gets less and less, until eventually the hair is wrapped all the way around the string and we run out of hair completely to wrap, with the ends all tucked in clean and out of sight. Now we need to dry the hair under a dryer, roller ball, or diffuse the hair, anything to dry the hair bone dry, so the set will set strong. Bit of Lee Stafford hairspray, and then once the hair is bone dry, it's just as important to let the hair go cold, as this will really set the string dress firm. Starting at the right, twist the hair inwards and back, make a gap, pull the hair through, continue the method, and tuck the hair around the centre back. Cut the string at the front of the head, not with your cutting scissors, as the string will take the sharp edges of your blades. Standing at the back of the head, pull the string that we have just cut out from the hair. This may take a little time, and a gentle hand is preferable to the comfort of our clients. Once the string is all out from the hair, start at the back and slowly start to pull the hair apart, taking our time and being patient, working through the hair with our hands, separating, releasing and brushing the hair through with our fingers, relaxing and setting the waves free. Squirt a little Lee Stafford serum into the palm of your hand and massage with both hands. The serum will give separation, manageability and shine to the mid-lengths and ends of the hair. With some Lee Stafford brown dry shampoo, we now spray into the roots to add texture, volume and grip for the dressing. We take sections with our fingers all over the head so we have a clear view of the roots, making application straightforward and easy. The Lee Stafford dry shampoo is made from cornstarch, not rice starch, which is a much finer, better quality ingredient that flies in and out of the hair more effectively, leaving the hair clean with body texture and no residue. We finally massage the dry shampoo into the hair so we get even spread and distribution through the scalp. Finger comb the hair back, choosing a parting, and we start from the side with the least hair, taking a rounded rocky road section from the side parting with our sectioning clip. Please note that we constantly check the whole time that the width of the underneath section is roughly a hand's width, and we work all the way around the head, creating a circle in the process, and section the top out of the way with a clean, tight bump. Cut the string, pull the hair away from the twists, prep the hair, section and bump the top out of the way. Separate each side with a middle back parting. Take a parallel cutting size section. Using our fingers like a rake, we split this section into 3 equal parts. Now we cross the right strand under the middle strand of hair, becoming the middle strand. Cross the left strand of hair under the middle strand, again becoming the middle strand. Cross the right strand under the middle strand, becoming the middle strand. Now we start to pick up hair from the scalp, from the right side under and joining the middle strand, then from the left hand side under the middle, now becoming our middle strand. And then we pick up some hair from the left side scalp, passing the hair under and joining the middle. And the whole process goes round again. We are constantly placing the side hair under the middle strand to become the new middle strand. And then we section from the same side with our finger going under to add to that new middle strand. And then we place hair from the opposite side under that middle strand to become the new middle strand. We then section with our finger and add more hair from that side to the newest middle strand. Please check your recipe book for clarity on this movement and method. The outside strand we are always holding goes under the middle strand, becoming the new middle strand. Hair from the same side is sectioned with our finger and goes under and joins and becomes part of that middle strand. And we continue until we run out of hair on the scalp to plait. As we started with, we now have 3 pieces of hair that we plait from side to side, always under the middle until we run out of hair at the end. And we finally backcomb the ends or tie to secure the plait. On the other side, we do exactly the same, using 2 of our fingers splitting into 3 equal strands. Across the right strand under the middle, becoming the middle. Across the left strand under the middle, becoming the middle. Across the right strand under the middle strand, which becomes the middle. And then we start to section and pick up more hair from the same side to join the middle. And the whole process stays focused and consistent. The secret to this braid is don't braid too tight to the head, as we are going to loosen and mess up the whole look at the end, which can only be done if the plait is plaited loose. We know it seems all fingers and thumbs, and it may be a little awkward and even confusing on your first attempts. But don't beat yourself up if it takes you longer to grasp than somebody else. The hairdressing journey of life is a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time, enjoy the process of learning. Watch the video, practice, keep doing this, and you will have it nailed in no time. Guaranteed. Please note that the hand that is holding the 3 strands is always very close to the head to keep the plait and method controlled, while the other hand is picking up new hair to add. We continue with exactly the same method down to the bottom, middle, back, until we run out of hair on the scalp to plait. And then we continue the plait in exactly the same fashion, going from side to side, always passing the outside strand under the middle hair to become the new middle hair, until we run out of hair. And then we finally backcomb the ends or tie with a band to secure the plait so it doesn't come loose and fall out. Use your fingers. Start with 3 strands. Do not plait too tight. Continue down to the nape and backcomb. We start at the end of the plait and loosely and gently with our fingers we pull the braid apart, making the braid fuller, wider and bigger, and work upwards towards the parting to give the plait some width and size for when we come to putting the hair up. When we get to the scalp area, we place our fingers under the braids, again pulling the braid apart to create lift, movement, and to make the braid messy for a contemporary, casual, undone vibe. We also massage the braid with our fingers gently and slowly, pulling the braid apart from the scalp, making the braid undone. We do exactly the same on the other side, starting at the bottom with our fingers pulling the braid apart and working up the head towards the side parting at the front, massaging the hair apart to create a wider, fuller, fatter braid which will give us width and hair to play with when we come to putting the braid up. Start at the back-combed area, use your fingers, pull the plait apart, making the plait fuller, wider and bigger, and work upwards. Drop the top section down and starting at the top front, we take a horizontal section and backcomb just the roots. We take another horizontal section behind our previous one, backcombing just the roots for lift and texture. Our third section, we backcomb the roots and make sure we melt the 3 sections together. We then split the top hair into 2, then twist the top hair inwards and under the plait, then over the plait, then under, and so on, twisting until we run out of hair, and then secure with either a band or some backcomb. We do exactly the same on the other side with the second part of the top hair, twisting the top hair inwards and under the plait, then over the plait, then under, and so on till we run out of hair and secure with either a band or some backcomb. Now we have 2 sections that we knot just like our shoelaces, pulling them together tight from top to bottom, north and south. We knot again, this time east to west, tucking and losing the ends of the hair under the knotted plaits. We first start to pin and grip from the top to secure the plaits to the head. We take the grip and catch a bit of hair from the plaits as the grip goes up to the ceiling, and we then turn the grip 180 degrees on itself and come back into the roots of the hair to secure tightly. Once the plait is secure from the top, we then start to pin and grip the plait from the bottom. The grip catches the hair going towards the floor through a band or some backcombing, top to bottom, north and south. We knot again, this time east to west, tucking and losing the ends of the hair under the knotted plaits. We first start to pin and grip from the top to secure the plaits to the head. We take the grip and catch a bit of hair from the plait as the grip goes up to the ceiling, and we then turn the grip 180 degrees on itself and come back into the roots of the hair to secure tightly. Once the plait is secure from the top, we then start to pin and grip the plait from the bottom. The grip catches the hair going towards the floor, then turns 180 degrees and goes back into the roots to secure. Now it's about looking at the shape and the client, using our pins and grips to adjust the shape, to create the right balance with the hair up, teasing with a little bit of hairspray as you go. Use your mirror, stand back for a different view, pat, prise, and lift with your towel comb, looking for symmetry and proportions, using our taste and our creative eye. Let's have our last head check. Back comb the top, split the top into two, twist the two sections together, twist in and pin, and assess the shape. To soften the look, we use our fingers to lightly pull hairs out loose from the plaits, starting at the side front hairline. Here we cut the hair shorter around the front by using just the shank of our scissors, like the squeeze method, never closing the blades fully, working from the hair nearer the scalp and sliding down with our scissors, cutting the hair to taste. We continue to pull some hair out from the plait around the hairline, cutting to soften the shape, making the feeling more feminine and free. And there she is, a soft contemporary hair up, suitable for the beach right the way through to a wedding. The string dress with twist plaits and knots. A level 3 recipe rich in many methods, brought to you by Lee Stafford Education.